This is my audience. The startling sound of a vehicle crash that can affect you or a loved one. Today we're going to talk about traumatic brain injury. My name is Jackie Strickland. I'm a registered nurse. I've been nursing for 9 years. I have experience in dealing with patients on occasion with traumatic brain injury and their family members. The brain is a very important part of the body, as we all know. According to Taber's Medical Dictionary, the brain is the primary center for regulating and coordinating body activities. It is our computer. It takes information in, processes it, and then tells our body how to respond appropriately. Today we will discuss 3 main points. First being the definition of traumatic brain injury, statistics, and the effects of the injury on the patient as well as the family members. So let's talk first about the definition. CDC states traumatic brain injury is caused by a bump, blow, or jolt to the head or penetrating injury that disrupts the normal function of the brain. As I said, it's like a computer. If it's damaged, it's not going to process that information appropriately. According to the National Institute for Neurological Disorders and Stroke, an article on traumatic brain injury called Hope Through Research, symptoms can be mild, moderate, or severe and depend on the area of the damage to the brain and the extent of that damage. One common term that we're all familiar with is concussion. We hear it every day with the NFL. According to Merck Manual of Medical Information, concussion is considered a mild form of TBI and is defined as a brief loss of consciousness after a head injury that does not cause any visible physical damage. So now that we have a better understanding of TBI, let's discuss some statistics. According to the Center of Disease Control, 1.5 million Americans suffer from a TBI every year. 230,000 are hospitalized, 50,000 die, 5.3 million suffer from a disability that's related to a traumatic brain injury. So several ways that a traumatic brain injury can affect the patient as well as their family members. For a patient, there's short-term as well as long-term issues. Once again, will depend on the damage to the brain. Cognitive, psychological, and physical disabilities can occur. Rehabilitation process is very important. And according to Ellen Barker, she's an author of the book called Neuroscience of Nursing. She's also a registered nurse. The rehabilitation phase begins for the patient as soon as they're admitted to the hospital to start that recovery, to get that patient back to normal as soon as possible. So like the patient, the family experiences changes in their life as well. Fear of the unknown. We're all human. We're afraid of what we don't know about. Emotional and physical stress, called compassion fatigue. And learning coping skills is very important for the patient as well as the family members. There are several support groups out there to help with this. Now let's summarize what we've learned today about TBI. To accomplish my goal of this speech today, I've given you the definition of TBI, some statistics, and the effects of the patient and the family member. And what I would like for you to take away from this discussion today is that every one of us are at risk. Be safe, be smart, think, wear your seatbelt. I have been touched personally as well as professionally because my son sustained a traumatic brain injury. Thank you for your time. For more information, please refer to the handout that I gave you on traumatic brain injuries. Thank you.